On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. Hello everyone, welcome back to the second day of Christmas, and I'm sticking to it this year. So, hopefully, you all watched. If you didn't watch the first video, it'll be linked in the description. I'm also going to make a playlist with all 12 days of Christmas. I'll probably make it today after this video comes out. So, and I thought, in the spirit of Christmas, in the spirit of the Christmas spirit, the cold, I think I can say this on behalf of every person who lives in the Midwest like me. Wintertime is probably one of the worst times of the year. I love the winter, I love the snow. I love, the just winter aesthetic. It looks cool, I like wearing... I have a Carhartt coat, and it is my favorite coat I own. I don't know why. Carhartts just have so much aura. And... but the winter, though, it's so goddamn cold. And it comes out of nowhere, too. This place, it's garbage. I live in Illinois, so I live, smack right in the middle of the Midwest. So, these states, Illinois, Ohio, Indiana, Michigan, I guess. Probably a few others that I'm forgetting. But those are, the ones that I can think of off the top of my head. And, I don't really know, actually, now that I think about it. But you can all, if anyone who lives there can agree that it is so cold. It gets so cold. And here's the thing. You think to yourself, you're like, oh, well, it's cold, but, it's cold during the winter. But that means, the summers are probably pretty nice. No, the summers are burning hot. How does that even work? A lot of places, have, if it's cold, really cold during the winter, I would imagine at least that if it's cold during the winter, it's going to be a nice, cool summer, that perfect kind of weather where you wear hoodie, wear a hoodie and sweatpants maybe, during the summer. Or if it's, hot during the summer, down south in Texas or whatever, it's, hot during the summer, but the winter, it's nice. No, we just get the short end of the stick on both seasons. And here's the thing. In where I live, at least, we get maybe a week or two period where it's nice outside, at what I like to call, I actually don't have a name for it now that I think about it. Ooh, that's a scary giant. But I don't have a name for it. There probably is a name for it now that I think about it. But, it's so gay. What is this? Why is it like that? But I think... now I don't even know. We get a week. Yeah, as I said, we get a 2-week period where it's night, where it's kind of nice outside, but then the rest of the year it's just garbage year round. It sucks. There's more to complain about the Midwest, specifically where I live. There's just nothing that happens. Illinois is one of the most boring states ever, besides Chicago, and besides Chicago, there's nothing interesting going on here in Illinois. If you ever want to go do something, oh, well, that sucks. There's not much to do here, It's one of those states that's Utah, where there's nothing going on and no one even cares about it, Everyone hates it. No one lives in Utah willingly, I would imagine, at least. It's not like that. Living in Utah sounds awful. But, it's the same thing, There's nothing interesting here. Ooh, look at that. I won. Utah's just so buns. Or so is Illinois. You get the point. There's nothing going on here. Actually, now that I think about it, this is another pet peeve of living here in the Midwest, or living here in Illinois. Every time I've talked to anyone outside of Illinois, I'll look at them, or I'll talk to them. They say, hey, where are you from? And I go, oh, I'm from Illinois. And they're like, oh, Chicago? It just makes me want to just chuck my phone at the wall, while I'm mid-conversation. I've gotten to the point where I've just said, yeah, Chicago, whatever, fuck it. There's more to Illinois than Chicago, everyone, just for the, rest of the world. Me and, the other couple million people that live here in Illinois, it pisses us off. There's more to Illinois than Chicago, we do other things, there's, Springfield, and, Peoria's pretty cool, and so is, I don't know, some of the other places. I honestly, now that I think about it, besides Springfield and Chicago, there's really not much interesting, nothing worth caring about here in Illinois. I want to move, dude. I want to go to somewhere nice, somewhere cool, Vegas. That'd be cool to live. Vegas, right in Nevada. That sounds nice. All right, back to what I was talking about, though. I'm done just screwing around. It is so cold here right now. It's stupid. And I remember, so recently in English, we got done reading the book Night. For those of you who don't know, it's a Holocaust memoir written by Elie Wiesel. He was a Holocaust survivor, and he wrote a book about his experience during the Holocaust. And during the Holocaust, they did what they did a death march, which was basically like a 40 mile hike in the cold. And honestly, that's how I felt walking to school this morning, except it was like 2 blocks worth of walking. Dude, I felt like my ears were about to fall off from how cold it was. That was stupid. This is so dumb. I hate how cold it is right now. I just why can't we just get more time during the year where it's nice, not this 1 to 2 week period where it's nice, Can we get I don't know, a month or two, Spring doesn't really feel like spring. Like spring and fall aren't even a thing. They're not even. They're fake. They're placebos. It goes summer to winter. You don't get spring. You don't get fall. It's fall and spring for like a week or two, as I said, and then it just goes right on to the next season. It's done. You're done. You don't even know when it starts. You don't even know when it ends. It's just gone. It's there and it's gone before you can even appreciate it. And during the winter, it gets dark at like 4 p.m. So every time I'm outside doing anything, I'm like, oh man, it's like my bedtime. It's been dark for like an hour. But no, it's only it's like, I don't know, 6 p.m., whatever. Man, this is dumb. This state sucks. All right, but that's about it. I'm done whining. That's probably, hopefully, I just thought that, this is something I thought of this morning when I was walking this morning. Yeah, hopefully, I hope to see you all on day number 3 of the 12 days of Christmas. So, yeah. End of the second day. See you on day 3.